So this teaching will encourage what? Dharmic behavior. And what happens? He says, I will punish those people who what? Who are committed to violating Dharma. Now that's a weird one, isn't it? Huh? Well, how does consciousness punish people? How does it punish the bad people?
Wax them.
It whacks them, but how does it whack them? By delivering them the results of their actions. In other words, you're asking for it. Huh? If you're getting whacked, you ask for it. It's not that God thinks you're a bad person. God sees the bad people as the same as the good people. Huh? Because from the self's point of view, the bad person and the good person is just the self, isn't it? Yeah. There's only the self. It sees only the self there. But what? Operating Maya, it's going to have to deliver the results of the action according to the laws that are operating in the Dharma field. It's not going to just suspend the laws that are operating in the Dharma field for the good people and enforce the laws that are operating in the Dharma field for the bad people. Or for the good laws, what? Prevent the bad people from enjoying them. No, it's not like that. The Dharma field corrects you automatically. That is Ishwara, and that what corrects you based upon the input that you put into the Dharma field. You're getting punished on the basis of your own what? Stupidity. That's how you get destroyed. You can't blame Ishwara for this. Ishwara is impersonal. It's not a doer sitting up there thinking, those are bad people, let's kill them. Those are good people, let's help them. The good people get helped by their good actions, and therefore they can become sattvic and come what? To associate with Ishwara, with the truth. And the bad people get punished by their ignorance by what? Doing actions that agitate their mind and disturb them and turn their minds away from the truth. So it's through the law of karma and the law of dharma that these results are handed out. It's not that God's a bad guy or a good guy. God's neither a bad guy nor a good guy. The dharma field's set up to what? Reward dharma and punish adharma. So if you're getting bad results, think about your actions. If you're getting pain and suffering, think about your actions. And Bhagavan's teaching you what? Through your actions. So karma yoga should be happy. You should take whatever what? Whatever pain and suffering as what? A lesson, because it shows you where your thinking is wrong and therefore where your actions are incorrect, and that's why you're getting punished. Yeah. Those who understand the reality of my divine birth and purpose here, let go of attachment to the body, realize who I am, and are not born again. Free of craving, fear, and anger, happy only with me and purified by the discipline of self-knowledge, many come back to me. This means when you associate with these Mahatmas, your desire for freedom just gets exponentially increases. The more you associate with these people, the quicker you'll go home. You'll get there eventually, mind you. Everybody will get you, because it's Ishwara's will that what? You return home and realize who you are. But it just may take a lot more suffering. Whereas if you associate with these people and understand what they're doing here, then your desire to be free increases and increases and increases, and you'll go very quickly to the goal. When I met my teacher, I realized I hit the jackpot. And so I just totally, absolutely clung on to him like anything. In fact, I had a lot of power over him, actually, because he wanted what I wanted for me, and I knew that. So I had a lot of leeway. I could actually tease him a little bit, which was really incredible that anybody did that. People were so in awe of this person that but I knew how bad I wanted this, and he knew how bad I wanted. He said to me, I never met anybody that had such a spiritual desire in my life. And he was a great guru. He had many disciples. And it was only a matter of about a year and a half before I finished all my work, my spiritual work, in the presence of that. But I'd have probably got there by the time I was 45 or 50 on my own, or cobbling together bits and pieces. But when you meet these people, you just go like a rocket ship. Because your mind is always, always, always turned to the self. You're not allowed to indulge this stupid stuff. That's the beauty of this satsang. You can't indulge your stuff. But, we don't have a hot seat here so you can come up there and tell me all your troubles. I don't want to hear your problems. I don't want to hear about your miseries and your suffering and all that crap. It's useless. It's pointless. All this and all that, and I this and I that. And then I saw Gangaji one time on a video in Portland. And this woman came up and just started pouring all this stuff out. And Gangaji's holding her hand and stroking her head, there, there, there. And everybody thought, oh, how compassionate and all that. But actually it was just rubbish. It was just feeding this woman's idea of herself being, a victim and a miserable person and couldn't get enlightened and all those horrible things and so forth. And so we don't care about that. Fuck that. Forget it. Yeah, just turn your mind back to this over and over and over again. Stop thinking about it. Just think about who you are. And in a Vedanta class, that's all we do, as you can see. It's just hammer, hammer, hammer. Always from different angles, from different vantage points. We're going to show you a lot of teachings here. We're going to show you 3 gunas teaching, 3 states teaching, meditation, all these different ways that you can get at the self. Looking at the self from all these different points of view. Some of them are going to click. It only takes one teaching to click. You don't need to know them all. All of them are useful and valuable. If one doesn't work, the next one will work for you. So, just over and over and over again. That's what happens when you're around these Mahatmas. It's amazing. If they're not a real Mahatma and they don't have a means of knowledge, yeah, you'll get high. Yeah, you'll feel good. Yeah, you'll be making a little bit of progress. It's not the kiss of death. But basically, you'll just stay stuck in the samsara because there's no systematic way to get you out. This is a systematic teaching that will take you out. We got A to Z. So that's what he's talking about here. And then he says, now look at this. I love this verse. In whatever way people worship me, I bless them according to their worship. Hey, you see, this is not a religion, is it? This is saying if you're a Christian and you pray to Christ, I'll look after you. I'll give you what you need spiritually. Well, who's that talking? Ishwara, the self. Think about that. Because the self knows what you want when you like worshiping something. What are we worshiping? We're worshiping self-knowledge. We're worshiping the truth. So when we invoke the truth by going to a satsang, studying the scripture, practicing our inquiry over and over and over again, the self is going to what? Is totally behind that, and it's going to give you the results based upon your worship, however you do it. Because it knows what's in your heart. Because what? You are the self. Your will and God's will are actually one. And you're putting yourself in what? In harmony with God's will by worshiping or inquiring into God, into the self. So it's going to work through whatever means you choose. Beautiful. People follow my path in many ways. Whatever path you're following, what are you doing? You're looking for freedom. So all road leads to Rome. And wherever you find what? That self there and that knowledge there, that's Vedanta. If it's in Buddhism or shamanism or Wiccanism or whatever it is, that's Vedanta. Vedanta is not just this one little idea that came from India and these big bearded guys with the orange clothes and the Rudraksha malas and all of that. This Sampradaya transcends all the paths. All of them lead to this. This is the top dog here. And it can come through any way. We're not saying you have to sit in a Vedanta classroom. When your heart is pure and you invoke the self will work through that, what? Means that you have, if you're qualified, to give you what you want. As people say, oh, it's the only way through this and that. No, it's not the only way. Why? Because the whole thing just depends upon your intention, on the purity of your intention. Then what? The self will put you in the right circumstances and give you what you want. This is a hard and fast guarantee here. And if it isn't working, it's only because you're unclear, you're either unqualified or your intention's not pure. You're not here for the right reason. It's very rare that people come to Vedanta for the wrong reason. Very rare. And if they are here for the wrong reason, they usually last one talk. Huh? You notice those few people, when Mooji came to town, they left and they didn't come back. There's about 10 of them. So they didn't understand what we were saying. God bless them. Maybe Mooji could help them. They just weren't ready to hear this teaching. But basically, it all depends upon your intention and your purity. Because the self knows what you want, and it will work through the means that you need to help you. So beautiful. See, we're not trying... So beautiful. It means that it appreciates the individuality of all people. It appreciates your conditioning and where you're coming from. And as long as your heart's pure, it will take care of you. People follow my path in many ways. If they desire the results of their actions, they worship the world. Results in the world, results come quickly. Huh? That means, what is that? What's the implication? This result may not come so quickly. Huh? Self-knowledge may not come so quickly. Why? Because the obstacles are subjective and they're hidden from me. In the world, it's pretty easy to get success if you follow the rules. If you understand the rules of the game, you actually attain success pretty quickly in the world. But in this endeavor, it's a little more tricky, because ignorance is hiding what you want from you. And these obstacles, these attachments and these desires, our conditioning, these vasanas, right? They're obstructing us. So working through this stuff is hard work. It doesn't come as easy. And you need to understand that. He's telling you that to encourage you to have perseverance, to dedicate yourself completely to this path. Because it may not come so quickly and so easily. Problem is, you don't have any other choice, really, do you? Huh? You're stuck, because you can never really go back. So you're stuck here. And don't give up, that's what he's saying.